Everything should be set up now. Get back to the game. Like that so that it loads my audio settings so it's not quite so loud. Also make sure you get switch up on my phone so that I can see people actually, you know, in chat. I like having chat interaction. It's a lot of fun. Double check to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I didn't. That's fine. Good. I didn't have to alt tab out then. Make sure everything is set up properly. Yep, this all looks right. Always show, that's good. Let us begin. I will be fighting the true corrupted monk. At least for now. Make sure to rest. Is my attack power at? I'm guessing 74. 85. I was very off. Whoops. Make sure I remember all the controls for everything, because switching between so many games can cause me to sometimes, you know, screw up a little in that regard. Let's see. This I actually don't even want, because it would do the spit. Yeah, I can't let myself get hit by that. In any way. So, for True Corrupted Monk, don't use Sabemaru. Basically immune to poison. It's not good. Fire, however, very good against her. You could, in theory, even use Great Feather Mist Raven for the fire, but I don't think it's really worth it on her. So, Firecrackers, pretty good. Axe, pretty good. Now, Phoenix's Lilac Umbrella, great for parrying the spit, but the problem is the spit is like, it hits multiple times. You generally don't actually want it. If you're playing Charmless. If you're not playing Charmless, it's perfectly fine. You can just hold it and block it. Alright. Make sure all my controls are good. Got these two. Gourd, just in case, you know. I mean, it's practicing. I'm probably not actually going to do this. I also want to not phase skip the second phase. Which, that's something you can do. I want to not do that here. Alright. Running up here. Parry the wind. I keep accidentally attacking her. So there is a reason I'm not standing super close to her. It's actually a little bit dangerous. It can cause her to multi-hit. Only do 2 swings on the come down because of exactly that. This is not a good spot to be fighting her. I want to bring her away from this. Okay, that's death blow there. So I'm going to still jump up to the tree. This will cause the illusions to go away. She'll try to start summoning them, and then she'll stand up after a second. Or I guess not. She's supposed to. Can the illusions not hit me up here, I guess? Oh well. She'll do that and then sweep and move away. Usually she does a jump attack there, but she actually did a thrust, which is nice. Yeah, she usually does a thrust after that little wind-up hit. I needed to get a little bit closer. You want to stay within a certain range of her. Sweep. Death blow. So it's the first two phases, damageless, hitless, the first try. So now I'm going to want to Divine Confetti up, and this is when it all gets really dangerous. So I want to get her to start doing that, and then I'm just going to run away. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Gotta watch out for that. You want to wait to dodge, and then jump off her head to the side like that. Oh, I got hit once. So this was close to perfect up to this point, so I just gotta die. So I almost did a damageless hitless the first try of the stream. And this is my first time fighting her in months, so I am pretty rusty. But let's do it again. So this is New Game +7, Charmless Demon Bell. So Demon Bell, I don't have... That's the recovery charm, that's for Dragon Rod. I don't have Kuro's charm. And you can see the number of Ishins I have. 5 plus 2, so that is 7. So I can get 8, number 8 in this playthrough. When I beat him at the end. So this is New Game +7. Do it again. You want to dodge through that. Sweep. Sweep. Fuck. Kill me. Just kidding. Nah, actually kill me though. I wanted to see if I could backwards parry that. You can't parry backwards though. Just a silly little fun. That was nice, getting to almost done with third phase damageless hitless first try for practice. Now, if I was going like harder, I would do it sword only, but you know. I guess I was almost doing it sword only. I did the first 2 phases sword only. The main difference was in the final phase I used Divine Confetti. Sweet. Ooh, that was close. I can't read what was just posted in chat for a second. Sorry, in the middle of the fight, and she is rather tough. Do you have any advice on how to beat the Guardian Ape? Ah, oh, shouldn't have been reading chat. Yeah, I have lots of advice on how to beat the Guardian Ape. Also, that's not your fault. I chose to read chat. I thought I had a second to, like, a free time of parrying, but I mistimed it. Almost got it, but mistimed it. So, Guardian Ape, if you want, I could switch over to fighting him to show some elements of him. I'm just practicing random bosses to get back into the, like, swing of things, you know? Oops. Oh, I accidentally staggered off my attacks too much there. So, I need to actually die right now. Just hit me. There we go. But in general for Guardian Ape, Firecracker's pretty good for the initial opening. Mortal Draw, excellent against him. So if you have, like, Flame Vent, there are multiple forms. This one isn't good enough. This one, however, you should be able to do the full blast, like so. You want that. if you can full blast, especially if you have oil, you can light him on fire pretty easily and it'll burn him over time. It's good for first phase. Second phase, you have the purple gourd to use. And with that, you can, of course, help resist the terror more. I'll show it right here. You can get that, if you probably already know this one, but if you just haven't, you get this at the start of Ashina Depths. For headless phase, you want to heavily focus on parrying. And you can use the spear pull after knocking him down from the big parry at the end of his combo. And you can spear pull the centipede out of his throat. And yeah, I'll quit out and rotate my save. So I'll switch it to Guardian Ape. Let's see, where do I have my Guardian Ape file at? What's it named? Shoot, did I forget to set up a file right at Guardian Ape? I might have it set up so that a bunch of bosses are ready. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think of what file it is that I didn't name these very well. All bosses before Genichiro. That's one. That might be it. Is that it? No, that wouldn't be it, because that would be Ashina Elite and everything. Oh, here we go. This one, it says Genichiro dead. That one. And then the second phase, you're all out of emblems. So you can do it without the spear tactic. You can just hit him when he's downed. I'm also going to change the title just to Guardian Ape. Guardian Ape. There we go. Select I'm doing Guardian Ape. I'm going to quickly change the tweet to say I'm doing Guardian Ape now. There we go. Turn the controller back on. And now I should be at the Guardian Ape with that file rotated. Why isn't my controller turning on? There we go. Now, surprisingly, Malcontent, if you have it, actually doesn't affect Guardian Ape. That's something you can't have in your first playthrough against Guardian Ape. You can in later ones, and it doesn't actually affect him. I feel like it should. Because it is something that pissed him off in the lore. So let's see. This file said Genichiro dead, everything before Genichiro. So I might have to fight the guy at Gunfort. Yeah, it looks like I do. Which should take just a moment. I'm not even going to try to damageless hitless him. I'm just going to kill him so I can go and fight Guardian Ape. One second, but I see mention of Ceremonial Tanto, which that is an option yet. You get that from the first Shichimen that you find in Ashina Depths. One second. Oh yeah, by the way, that's how you do Gunfort damageless hitless. I'm just gonna let me rest. It did not. It almost did. I started the animation. Let's see, if you have the ceremonial Tanta, you need to get more free spirit emblems in exchange for health. Yeah, and then you'll need to heal. Oh, I don't have the Mortal Blade. Should probably grab that, because that would just be useful to show to you that Mortal Blade is good against the Guardian Ape. Hey, Nowie, how you doing? And posture break here. And now I want to move away right away. Let him do that. And there we go. That's also damageless hitless, long arm centipede, giraffe slash Karen. As you can see, Demon Bell, playthrough 7, because I haven't got the Ishin yet. No charm, Charmless, Demon Bell, new game plus 7, etc. Still hate that second combo he does. So that was actually how you do all of Gunfort damageless hitless, by the way, right there. Right here, this is how you get to Guardian Ape. This is how you get to Ashina Depths damageless as well, by letting it knock that down, like so. You don't take falling damage from getting down here, because otherwise you mandatory take falling damage here. It's going to move past me here, and I can just swim like this, and then run here. Just in case anyone wanted to know that path. I'm also going to go and get to the idol first, and then I'm going to teleport to Mount Congo to just quickly kill the folding screen monkeys to grab the Mortal Blade so I can show off its effectiveness against Guardian Ape. I should probably actually just create a file here when I do that of Guardian Ape.
Oh, friend, you've made some poor life choices.
Thank you, Danny 071 Tree, for following. I might get shot here by a monkey. So my tactic here is I actually sit on the other side of this idol, and it should block the bullet if one fires. Okay, they didn't fire. So that's also Sunken Valley damageless hitless. I don't even have the thing in here yet. Okay. Why don't I really quickly also grab that Ashina Depths idol for making the save, just because it'll save me time in the future. So you jump off here, grab that. I actually want to grab this one typically, but you know, whatever I can get. So I'm going to do a thing that normally you want to use Puppet for, to get past the immortal snake in this cave. But, you know, I have all of the prosthetic tools, so I don't have to worry about that. Sorry about all the setup for Guardian Ape. Meant to do this faster. So I should be able to, yeah, right here. Okay, I didn't want to go under through here. It's a bit dangerous. Right here, okay. So this snake will hit you unless you have Mr. Raven. Bye-bye. So you can just grab the snake viscera like that, jump up here, and voila, I'm in the Ashina Depths poison pools. teleport to Senpo to grab Mortal Blade so I can use that on Guardian Ape to show it off. I didn't beat Armor Warrior yet on this file. I really should have had this Guardian... Do you want me to just do Guardian Ape without Mortal Draw? I typically don't use Mortal Draw for Guardian Ape anyway. It would take me a moment to go kill Armored Warrior, go kill Folding Screen Monkeys, and then do all that to show off Mortal Blade, which you might not even have at this point. So I can show off other tactics against Guardian Ape. So for combat arts, a lot of people like Ichimonji. There are moments where after he is flailing on the ground, you can start using Ichimonji on him. It'll do well for that. You don't want to use the double, you want to use just one hit. Now, typically, I like to use just sword swings there. I'm not really a big fan of doing things other than like just regular sword swings for that. Also for here, I'm going to grab the spear. Spiral Spear is the one I have. This is New Game Plus 7, so don't worry about me using some powerful stuff because all the bosses are super powered up too. So Gourd, always great for this fight. Antidote, you can just go into the menu and use. Fine, it's not a big deal. Divine Confetti, if you want to use it for this fight, you can. It will help. I just realized I should have equipped Firecrackers here. So you typically want to use Long Spark. Now, you can use Firecrackers, then do full Mortal Draw opener on him, which is pretty powerful. For me, I'm actually going to do Fire Blast, which should work. There we go. So now he is going to be burning as I fight him. Oops, accidentally forgot to parry that. I did an unnecessary swing. So when he farts like so, it's actually a very great moment to chase him and get hits in, and then chase him again for where he's going to land. This is a sweep grab. It's a very rare type of attack in this game. You want to jump that, you can punish it by jumping on his head. You can parry him stomping around like that. So this, he does 2 on each side, so after he does 2 on a side, you can just start hitting him. 1, 2. So now I can start hitting him, see? Sweep grab, jump that. For the final hit there, I actually like to iframe through to get some hits in. He missed me, so I don't have to worry about parrying that, but I wasn't standing close enough to hit him. Missed 1 parry there. Hey Raz, how you doing? I'm showing off how to fight Guardian Ape. Now if Guardian Ape posture breaks you, you're typically fine. You can just use the rollout iframes. If you interrupt his poop, it's not the best thing because it's a waste of damage and time. But it can happen. You can shit cancel him. Every deflect on him actually builds up a decent amount of posture that will help get the break faster, but you're typically going to vitality break him. As you can see here. So after you do the second deflect there, you can just start like your swings. Don't like where I was there. You can also just sprint away from him, like so, and then thrust into him. Oops, accidentally did 1 hits too many. Sorry about that. Get away using the tree. For just a moment. Is he gonna fart? He farted. That's great. Farting is great news. So that is first phase of Guardian Ape. I make it look so easily. Well, I've played this game quite a lot and I'm really good at it. It's fine if you can't do stuff this easily though. Everyone has different skill levels, and Guardian Ape is very tricky. It took a lot of practice to get to this point with him. He is very erratic and hard to control. So by doing this, he'll scream. I want him to scream the first time. So if you get behind him, you can be closer to him during the scream. For this sliding hit, I actually like to jump it. Every time you parry him, he'll get mad. For when he does this, you want to step just a little bit back. So I'm going to get one hit in there. You can actually get two, but I'm going to do one. After the spear pull, 1, 2, 3 after sprinting. Don't just stand there and hit him. So he's going to scream. As soon as you see him start lifting his head up, you don't need to see the Mikiri symbol, or like the perilous symbol. You just need to see him picking that head up and moving it around. I totally flubbed that, but as you can see, if you get hit there, it doesn't actually affect it. You can still just do it anyway. So going behind him, as you can see, I can get much closer behind him before the screen hits me. So if you deflect that specific one, he'll actually go into the big hit at the end right away. So if you do the normal attack after the pull, you'll just do that little swing backwards. It's not very effective. Jump this. So generally for Guardian Ape, you don't want to jump off his head. If you jump over an attack of his, you want to actually just right away do some air swings. So swing here, spear pull, like so, chase, and actually run towards him. So I can death blow here, right here as you can see. This is an example, this is not a full damageless hitless fight, but I hope that did help with understanding some of the fight. Oh shit, I just remembered, I meant to set up a save file here. I'm hoping that this cancels killing him. I shouldn't have finished the death blow there. You wish you could steal the big sword? Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, that solved that. That's good. I was meaning to set up a save file here for a Guardian Ape. I'm also going to quickly just go and... I'm pretty sure Ashina Depths... Yeah, I only have that Poison Pool one. So I'm going to go here to Shugendo and beat Armored Warrior. I'm going to just get to the main bosses, because I don't actually have a file at the 3 main bosses for the items, and I really should. I usually just run to and kill them from other points, but I should have one file just dedicated to them. Be much smarter, you know? And then once I do that, if you have further questions about like tactics and stuff, let me know. If there's like, if you think that's enough to help you, I can go more in depth if you want more. I screwed up there, but normally against Armored Warrior, I like to hit him in between each parry. So a weird aspect of Armored Warrior, he can posture break you like that. On deflex, he is the only enemy in the game who can. This should kill him. He missed me? Okay, weird. Come here. And bye-bye, Armored Warrior. That other one actually would have killed him, like I said, if he hadn't missed me. That's always funny. Or, well, it's a pain, because some bosses, when that happens, they do some really hellish stuff when they miss you. There we go. Just going to run up to the temple and sit at the temple idol. Grab that. I always jump when I'm going to grapple. It actually makes it go faster. Grappling from the ground makes you sit still, so you're more likely to get hit. You actually don't have to grab the ledge there. You can just jump up and get the grapple point. Could death blow that guy. But why waste the time, you know? I'm not sure if you did, Raz. Maybe. It might have been a long time ago. Bye-bye, Straw Hat Dual Blades. Sorry about the text message noise. But you could always post it again. I could watch it again. Why do you put it in quotation marks? Okay, that right there. Now I just need to kill Snake Eyes and then run to the idol in Mibu. Snake Eyes, still an annoying boss. I'm just going to death blow her from behind. Because I'm not trying to do like a challenge kill on her. I'm just trying to set up a file right now. Oh, you got a glitch where he just didn't move. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. You know what? You did it damageless hitless. People are extreme literalists with this sort of stuff often, so they're such literalists. Well, you did it damageless hitless then, Raz. Let's see. I want to gotcha. Oh, the shot actually counted as hitting me. Normally it doesn't. So I always parry there just in case. Because when you swing, your head tilts back, and otherwise, if you don't swing, her gunshot will definitely go above you. But sometimes if you swing, your head will tilt in such a way that she'll actually shoot you in the head. So you got to be careful when you parry her, then do the follow-up dash toward, for that reason. Are links allowed in chat? So I don't think links are allowed in chat. Depends on the source. I might have YouTube permitted. I think Twitter and Twitch definitely are. What is the link from? You could just try, because if it's Twitch or Twitter, it probably should work. I think YouTube also works. If not, you can post it in the Discord, and I can actually just Alt-Tab, go to Discord and post it here. So I'm able to see that link as everybody else. I can't watch videos while streaming, but everyone else can see, and then you can also like double post it in the Discord so I can see later. Damn it. So I think it's this branch, isn't it? Right here? Just swore, yeah. Oh, missed the house though. There we go. Alright, Damageless New Game +7, Charmless Demon Bell, Hitless, Miss Noble, the most challenging boss in the game, of course. Oh yeah, that's also a skip. I'm not sure who discovered it. I know I learned it from Charlie Bitmai. She is a general like Soulsborne, Souls-like streamer, speedrun stuff. She does damageless hitless stuff too. She tries to do damageless full run of Sekiro. I think NG. No hard modes, but that's still really hard to do. She's better at a lot of skips and things than I am. Someone might be about to talk to me, so I'm going to mute. Alright, oh good. Bellboy, don't you hit me, you son of a bitch. Alright, all I need to do actually is sit down here. Don't you hit me. Damn it. Yeah, Mibu villagers don't like fire, by the way. They're very killed by it instantly. Let's see, that should be Main Hall, Bodhisattva Valley, Watermill. Alright, so I can quit out here and actually I can make this save file. And make sure all the options are correct. Yep, good. And I'll tab here so I can make that save file now. Oh yeah, does anybody have any other fights they'd like to see? Or any further questions or anything? Make NG+7 ape monkeys sea monk, not cursed monk, sea monk, CDB. So Charmless Demon Bell, and there we go. Folder named. Go into roaming, find the Sekiro folder, copy paste it in here, and there we go. That save file is now set up, which I should have set up a long time ago. And yeah, if anyone has any boss requests or fights they'd think would be useful for them to see, to learn from, any questions, I can answer them. Any parts of the game in particular people want to see, I can really quickly jump in and do any of that. I have save files set up all over. You know what? Actually, I can play the video. I'm going to make it muted. I can play it in my Discord to see. Oh, it's Armored Warrior. Oh, yeah, I've never seen it with him. Wow. Nice work, Raz. Did I remember my stream? And I did not remember to put my stream in my own Discord. Whoops. Sorry about that. I'm trying to think of what would be really fun fights to show off. I do know one fight I can show off that would be very silly. Or well, not actually a fight. At least this should be correct. Let me go to here, move this to roaming, replace Sekiro file. Corrupted Monk, the first one in Amiibo Village. Oh yeah, I can go do that one. I've actually done that boss so many times. Damage hitless. Oh wait, that file I just made actually would be right there. Could have just, I didn't have to even rotate files. That would be right there. Whoops. Well, I'm rotating them again. All right. Go do Illusion Corrupted Monk. Now, I'm going to do it without my axe. I have an axe that destroys illusions, just fucking wrecks them. But people watching might not have that. You won't have it in your first playthrough. And even in the second, you might not. It is... Let me get it. This, the Lazulite axe. When you hit her with it, it's actually much stronger than a Snapseed. Normally, I don't think I really use prosthetics for this fight, other than that axe, so you can still use other axes though. They'll do a lot of posture damage. You can use Ichimonji if you want. I prefer to do this fight mostly just with Divine Confetti. So we're gonna also just run past Orin, one of my most hated bosses in the game. She is very mean. I do pretend to not see you. So if I can manage it, there is a really good pathing here for starting the fight. Let's see if I get it. I'll immediately start hitting her, and it should cancel out her ability to do her spin. It didn't work. Alright. So, Corrupted Monk is generally a big parry battle. I like to iframe those big hits. This, you can just run away from. There's no real benefit to deflecting it. So I try to keep a very specific distance from her. It helps prevent multi-hit. After her openings, you usually only want to hit her twice. If you hit her more than that, a lot of her attacks can come back to bite you. Some like that you can do 3, but I would advise for safety just doing 2, like so. That way you can parry like that jump back, for instance. The overhead, you can just sidestep basically. You can also just parry it or iframe through it. Don't chase her when she does this. Following that sweep isn't worth it. Don't worry too much about her regaining her posture. You don't want to try to go for a soul posture kill on her. You want to do a lot of vitality damage over time. Without the vitality damage, she regains posture simply too quickly. After jumping on her head, you want to hit her twice on the way down. Take every Mikiri you can. She will sweep after this. Another sweep. Sweeps are just free damage against her. She's just about dead. And there we go. That is an example of a damageless hitless New Game +7 Charmless Demon Bell Corrupted Monk Illusion. Using just Divine Confetti. Could have done that without, but it just makes the fight a little safer. You know? It's nice. She is very controllable. She hits very fast and is very aggressive. But if you're using iframes, you can basically disregard all of her pushbacks. A lot of her big swings, when you parry them, will knock you back. If you iframe through them, which dodging forwards has double iframe number, you can just ignore getting pushed back, and as she's doing all of her like recovery animations, you can just keep hitting her in the back for a little bit. Usually 2 to 3 swings. You don't want to go for more than that. You're getting greedy at that point, and she'll probably hit you. You just want to whittle down her health over time, and your sword swings will do enough damage. It won't seem like you're hitting her for much at first, but you actually get a lot of opportunities to hit her as she's doing things because of her hyper armor. So that is how to do the Corrupted Monk Illusion. I hope that was a nice little guide. I actually feel like doing some folding screen monkeys. I just did all that other stuff. I beat Guardian Ape, I just beat Corrupted Monk Illusion. Might as well do folding screen monkeys while I'm here. I have the file set up already. And no one ever should feel insecure because of the stuff I do. I'm playing at a ridiculous level of ability, which is theoretically inhuman, but clearly not actually inhuman since I'm doing it. And I'm a human, allegedly. But don't hold yourself up to the standards of the stuff I can do. It's perfectly fine to find various different ways to fight enemies, and if you get hit, you get hit. No shame in that. In fact, during that, there are parts where her spinning to win attack, I just run away from it generally, or I iframe around her, because there's no real benefit to me sitting there deflecting it. It looks cool, but that's it. The posture doesn't last. So there's no real tangible benefit to doing it. It's just added danger. So let's do folding screen monkeys. So immediately I should have had this equipped. Right here should be the drunk monkey. You're dead. Let's go under here. You lost sight of me. Death blow you. Green monkey is in the middle. Death blow you. So purple monkey is up over there. What I'm going to do is come up from under and then death blow it from behind. I want to go through here. This should work, provided he doesn't see me as I'm coming up over here. Use this to my advantage. Damn phantom monkeys. It was almost damageless hitless. I lost damageless hitless to folding screen monkeys. But that's also a very quick way to do folding screen monkeys if you want. You can do that a bit faster. I was being a little safe. You can actually jump up earlier to get around and attack the purple monkey. And you can just chase him down. I'm going to use this cutscene here as a moment to take a drink.
Nukes.
覚悟が終わりならば改められよ。
Death. I had my drink. Alright. Let's go do Guardian Ape. Technically, I didn't kill him. I did the finishing animation, but I quit out before he died. Which, glad I managed to remember that at the last moment. I've had to set up that file again. But now I do have Mortal Draw and Empowered Mortal Draw. So I can show off some various elements of Guardian Ape. So for Spear Pole, that. I don't even really need the gourd, I don't think. And if anybody has any other bosses they would like to see, feel free to keep requesting stuff. I am perfectly happy to help out, other than Orin of the Water and Lady Butterfly. They are very annoying for damageless hitless. Very, very annoying. Lady Butterfly is flat up RNG. Sucks. So I'm going to try to have a little fun here, and let's see if I can get the good kill. Oh, I didn't get the jump into it in time. I did the wrong combo, basically. Or, well, I technically should be using regular Mortal Draw, not Empowered Mortal Draw. And I should have only done the third swing, not the fourth. Let's do that again. This is sort of like the tactic. I didn't expect you to do that, Guardian Ape. Nope, didn't let me jump. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Empowered Mortal Draw costs more emblems. Okay. I see the mistake I'm making. So I'm trying to remember how to do the speedrun tactic right now. Or you know what? I'm a dingus. I'm a New Game +7 Charmless Demon Bell. Of course it's not gonna work. What am I thinking? Duh. Alright. Sorry for that silly moment there. Going to show off Okinaga's flame vent again. Right there. Right there for that pot, that little stagger. One hit. For that, I prefer to deflect it. Find it's a little dangerous to try to dodge through that. He really keeps thinking I'm closer than I am. I don't know why. Flame vent here. Run up, get a few swings. One hit there. Jump. Hit him a bit. I really have to cough badly right now. Okay, he's gonna fart, so hit him here. Chase him. Do some swings as he's jumping up. Chasing thrust into the butt. I had to mute and then unmute to cough really quick there. That is why I moved away. One, two, three, four, five. Damn it. It didn't cause him to run away, so I lost the damageless hit list right there. Ah, well. Once I lose it, I just stop thinking about doing it. So, I probably should just reset this now. Is there a reason Sekiro doesn't just always use the Mortal Blade? So, theoretically, he is... You actually, every time you draw it, you die. Like, story-wise. I'm just gonna let myself die. But, lore-wise, just unsheathing the blade kills you. The idea is actually that he's just using it to execute them. And that, like, Genichiro can keep reviving himself, so he can just keep swinging the blade. Hey, Tigrix, how you doing? So, I've already beaten Guardian Ape, Armored Warrior, Long Arm Centipede Giraffe, both Corrupted Monks. What else? Well, Miss Noble. Snake Eyes. Done quite a few of these damageless hit lists, just showing off fights for people. But now I'm just showing off Guardian Ape. The True Corrupted Monk, I almost got fully damageless hit list first try after fighting her, not fighting her for months. So why don't I do this one again? Get the burn there. Does good damage. Parry that. He's gonna fart. Chase the fart. Hit him during his way up. Thrust as he lands. I missed the iframe timing. Oh well, I'll retry that one. Did I draw myself as Sword Saint? Fitting? Yeah, I did. I posted in the Discord and on Twitter. It's actually a full, like, art of it. I was going to, like, put it over, like, the actual zone of, like, me standing there. I think I posted it with, like, a point of view, you're a boss that I'm about to fight in Sekiro staring at me. Sorry, I had to cough again, real quick. Do this fight again. It almost missed you. Actually, it did miss him. He just got the burn. He didn't actually get hit by the blast. I hate that combo. Cut it out. Do something that has openings, you jerk. I've actually been wanting to get another damageless hitless Guardian Ape on camera. It's been a while. Ah, fuck. When he twists around like that, it's really bad news. You don't want to have Guardian Ape spin in melee range with you. It fucks up all the hitboxes and like detection for your parries and blocks. So, yeah, just don't fuck with that. Do Divine Confetti and Attack boost Sugar Stack? Yes, they do. I don't think it actually boosts the Divine Confetti, but like it boosts your damage, and then Divine Confetti is also just damage added on. Let's try that again. There we go. That time the blast did hit. I made him spin. I'm a dingus. I need to die. Why don't you burn again, pal? And then burn again. So like as you can see, actually, just burning him over and over again will deal a lot of damage. So you can just kind of keep doing it, you know? Like so. If you want to like really cheese the Guardian Ape. Oops, accidentally didn't do the full charge. But I actually need to die anyway, so just kill me. There you go. How many attack boosts can you have back at once? I'm not sure, because there's not actually that many buffs in the game, and only one sugar can be active at a time. So like, you can have Divine Confetti, and then you can have like an attack sugar, so like Yashiriku for most damage. You can technically activate Red Lump, but it's not actually like a buff. It's actually really bad for you. Bestowal Ninjutsu will cancel out Divine Confetti. You can only have one blade buff at a time, so if you buff your sword with fire, it'll get rid of Divine Confetti and vice versa. Alright, let's do that again. Get a better kill this time. Like, well, I didn't get a kill last time. I messed up.
Oh, friend, you made some poor life choices.
Thank you, Ferk, for following. How you doing, Ferk? I keep making him spin. I'm a dingus. I need to die on this attempt. I need to stop making him spin. Anytime he spins, you're dead. You've failed. You don't want him to spin. Him spinning, very bad. I've already this stream beaten, I don't know, like a quarter of the bosses in the game. Tired, but there's a cat on your lap. Ah, nice. I think in under an hour I've beaten Corrupted Monk, True Corrupted Monk, Armored Warrior, Long Armed Centipede Giraffe, Snake Eyes Shirahagi. I don't know. I've been just blitzing through bosses pretty much. I've beaten him actually already once. I keep resetting because I want to do a damageless, hitless kill. And the first time I actually meant to do it to set up a boss in like a file, and I only realized last second I shouldn't kill him.
Gonna be a wild night tonight.
Thank you so much, Tigrix, for the gifted sub. I really appreciate it. I don't like when he does this combo here. So I can actually burn him again. I can burn him quite a few times. That would have actually been a good opportunity to burn him. Here is one right here. Never mind, I need to die. Oops. Missed one parry. I still find it really strange how good I am at this game. Like, it feels unreal at times, you know? I'm usually not this good at stuff. So it feels weird to be this good at something, you know? Oh, the blast actually didn't hit him. Weird. Don't want to make you spin. Oh, I accidentally iframed that instead of... Well, I didn't iframe it, I tried. Making so many mistakes now. I keep trying to be a bit too slick, I think. Trying to do way too slick of things to do extra damage, when I should just fight him in like a consistent way like I usually do. Like, just Divine Confetti here, and then probably hit him twice after the burn, and then step off. So like this, run up, hit him twice, and then back off. Because me being too close to him at the end there has been disastrous. Oh fuck, I keep accidentally trying to do the charged blast in the air, but you can't actually do that. It's not like Mortal Draw where you can charge it in the air, or like skills in general. You can't do the charged one of that in the air. That is just, it's a mental thing. I keep accidentally making that mistake. Skills and prosthetics function a little bit differently like that. So, for instance, I can do that from the air. This does just a little blast. You can technically use it to push yourself away from something in the air, or to give yourself a little bit more hang time. So if you realize like you've jumped to sweep and you're going to land too early, you can... Oh, did it too late. You can... Oh, I keep doing it too late. You can do that to just give yourself a little bit more hang time. But it's a really edge case scenario. You're probably never going to run into it. And you're probably never going to think to do it in the moment. Alright, let's do another fight of Guardianate. Here goes the blast. Back off. Alright. I would rather he had farted. So I can burn again here. The burning is actually going to get you a lot more time than firecrackers actually will. So this I can just stay away from. Let's burn you again, why not? Now I'm going to want to save it for Spear Pole. Don't want to be next to that, as I said. I was really hoping he would go for a sweep there. Like so. I don't like that attack right there. I hate that attack. It's so hard to tell when it's actually going to touch you. It's really annoying, frankly. Why are you missing so much? You're going to run away and fart? I should have actually done a thrust there. I'm going to reset this one anyway because I got hit. Or while I didn't get hit, I took damage. Oh, that was weird. He missed me, so it fucked up the pair. I want to actually die right now anyway. Just reset this. It seems like one of those cute details that's hard to put into practice. Does he get resistance recovery to burning like he does to firecrackers? No. Bosses don't build up resistance to poison, nor to burning. They only do to firecrackers and malcontent. Hey Heather, how you doing? Burn effect is so good, it makes me wonder why the highest level of the firearm gets rid of it. Yeah, that's why I always tell people the lazulite cannon, like flame vent, is actually really bad. It's just not good. If it did a divine confetti burn, like a magic burn, that would be different, because that could be huge, especially on ghosts. But even using this on ghosts, because it's just the divine confetti effect, it's not as good as just using divine confetti. Just regular divine confetti sword swings will do more than the flame blast from it will do in the time it takes. Oh, Nauseam, you finally beat the ape the other day? Nice work. How is everybody doing, by the way? Want to do quickly cough before doing another attempt? Flame blast there. Run up and hit his toesies. Run away. Flame vent. There we go. Rent up and hit his toesies. So Spear Pole actually requires very little emblems, so you don't need to save too many to do it. So I can actually do quite a few burns and hit his toesies quite a lot. Don't need to deflect that one because he was too far away. Oh, he's gonna fart. Great. I love when he farts. I really gotta stop saying that. Thrust the butt. That would have also been a good moment. Do flame vent, except I got the moment right after anyway. Also apply fire to my blade. Missed those hits right there. Very silly of me. I'm gonna just switch to this, because why not? As you can see, you can sort of cheese Guardian Ape with the flame vent. Oh, he's gonna fart. This is a great opportunity. Oop. I did a shit cancel on accident. I actually didn't want that shit cancel. Alright, let's see what you do here. Are you going to do a grab? And you can iframe that grab into death blow right there. Ape is so weird because I always knew exactly how to counter everything. It was just a mess. Did a bunch of fetch work leading up to Owl because I know he sucks. Yeah. You fuck up his roll tackle a lot? Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. Nothing else will happen. I'm using Divine Confetti for no reason. So I like to stay close to try to get him to scream right away. And he didn't. I like to jump this. I don't like parrying that. Scream. Oh, full on into this. One hit. Spear pull. Chase. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's going right into this. Nice. Spear pull. 1, 2, 3. Scream, so I run away. Divine Confetti again. 1, 2, spear pull. And probably dead. Yep. Okay, that's damageless, hitless. Guardian Ape, new game +7, Charmless, Demon Bell. Both phases, damageless, hitless. There you go. That's how you do it. Gonna wait for the spirit or skill amount to show up so I can show my items during that. Yeah, thank you for using Tolvo Easy. That is why I made that emote. So there we go. 700 or like 70,000. So there you go. Demon Bell confirmed equipped. I have 2 Ishins, 5 Saint Ishins. So that is 7 playthroughs right there. And I don't have the final one yet for number 8 because this is the 8th playthrough and I haven't killed him yet. And as you can see, no Kuro's Charm. Charmless, Demon Bell, Sekiro. New game +7, Guardian Ape. Damageless, hitless. You did 1 failed attempt where you managed a hitless first stage. Nice work. I did kind of do that pretty cheesy. The way I normally do it is not that cheesy. But I thought it was fun. You could say that was a little easy, and then a little easy emote. Smooshed. Nice. I can also go fight Owl now. Because I actually just went through and killed all the bosses, I think. Didn't I? Did I... Is this the one with... Oh, I don't... I didn't grab the shelter stone. I get hitless phases from time to time, but never consistently. Ah. It's all really cool when you pull it off. Very hard to get there, and it's like a long grind. I remember I was like losing my mind doing it at times. People probably remember how bad it would get for me. Oh, 1 second. I've got to respond to something. It's dinner plans. Trying to think about what to have for dinner. Let's see. Something simple, something simple. Can't see chat at the moment. Sorry, I will be able to in just a second. Alright, I can see chat again. Sorry about that. You have to jump. Great to catch me streaming again. Oh, thanks, Nauseum. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have fun wherever you're heading. And I'll try for hitless runs though, so it's just occasionally happen to be particularly good. Well, yeah, you've said you're into like, what was it, New Game +2 or New Game +3? You were in that range, I believe it was. So, you know, you're doing good. Volvo approved. I'm trying to remember what time it was that I streamed yesterday, because I have to wait 24 hours before exporting things to YouTube. And I want to export yesterday's stream because it was so good. And then today's one, I want to make sure I export too because it was really good. I got some good fights today. Oops. Oops, I keep getting caught on the door. Whoops. That was pretty silly. You're above average at the game, but there's a pretty high ceiling. There is a very high ceiling. Most people aren't anywhere near that ceiling, though. That's sort of the thing with this game. There's not that many people that can play this game, like, to this degree. There are some, like... So, a lot of people I know mostly just see the American community for Sekiro, and then, like, European a bit, but it's mostly American. There actually are people that are super into this game in like China, Japan, obviously. Gotta say that one, very obvious. Accidentally didn't jump a second time there. Whoops. Me up there. I'm in. I'm in. Gotta make the references, you know. Jump up this. Go up here. I'm trying to think how I want to play this. Probably want to go along here to the idol in Dojo. Hi, Ishin and Emma. How you doing? Oh yeah, you can like listen in on them here. There's like various extra dialogue there about Ishin being Tengu and her asking him to stop going out and fighting because he's gonna die. File hand is right here. Bye-bye. But yeah, like above average, you're doing really well if you're in like New Game Plus, etc. in this game, New Game Plus period. Even just beating the game. Remember, like what is it? 50% of people have beaten Genichiro. Lots of people are really bad at this game, or struggle at this game, or find it just hard in various ways. A really common thing I actually see, I've noticed people do it a lot, is a lot of people can't learn the counter system. So like they just can't learn to counter perilous attacks. Yeah, that's the Stat Casey sites. It's just looking at like Steam trophies or Steam achievements. I don't know what they're called for Steam. Oh yeah, so by the way, a little trick for Vile Hand in case you're ever having trouble. So there's that guy there. You can use Stealth Sugar to more easily get over there. However, I fucked it up. Whoops. I mean, I intended to do that. That was totally intentional. All right. Here are these two. Yeah, a lot of people do bounce off this game quickly. There's also like a lot of weird myths about this game going into it. So people get told things that don't help them actually. And it's like it's a pretty major problem with this. I'm going. Don't need this really. So like the common one is don't dodge, just parry. Dodging in Sekiro bad is no good, which is very much not true at all. Kind of bounced off about 2 or 3 hours in, and then back to it after watching Sean get the hang of it a bit. Yeah, it's a pretty common experience. Might be wild to people. I didn't get it with this game. I bounced off the original Dark Souls. I was playing it and I was just like, I don't get it. This sucks. This doesn't make any sense. I just don't get it. And then like took a break for a month maybe, and then came back and was just like, I don't know why. I now just really get this. If you look at Steam achievement stats from the game, the high-end achievements always have around 1%. Yeah. Most of my first playthrough was a bit behind him, but then he had a break at the end, so I did Saint Ishin blind. Nice. I'm gonna try to do that again. Hopefully I don't screw it up this time. If you just jump at a diagonal like that, you can just get that kill. Free. Also, you don't want to parry that. You don't even have to parry that combo, actually. You can just dodge out of the side of it and then Mikiri the end. The game froze for like a second, caused me to just, like miss the dodge, basically. You don't want to do the sword swings after. Still need to stop parrying that. That's also, by the way, one of the fastest attacks in the game. High Monk is very good against them, which they seem to do themselves as well. If you want a very consistent way to do Vile Hand, this is it, by the way. I keep accidentally dodging. That one was just a mistake on my end. I actually want to die now to reset that. I want to do that damageless hitless. Why not? I probably can right now. Why not? I think every game has a sizable number of buyers that bounce off them. It's absolutely not something unique to Souls, like you think. Yeah, it's definitely not. Lots of games that people bounce off. Lots of people also just struggle to find time to play games that they buy, even if they play for just a bit. Think about how long it took Casey to get back to Sekiro, and she didn't even really bounce off of it. She just didn't have the time, you know. So let's do that again. Hello, Lone Shadow Vile Hand. There we go, that's one death blow. There we go. Quit trying to do the punch, you jerk. My game is chugging a little bit right now, making this a little tricky. Here's the death blow. There we go. Lone Shadow, Vile Hand, damageless hitless, new game +7, Charmless Demon Bow. Like no prosthetics or items used, just High Monk. So you know, still not sword only technically because I used High Monk. But that's how you do that fight. Very, very simply, if you have High Monk, it does a lot. Sunpo leaping kicks as well will do really well there. So you only need that. Now, as you can actually see, a thing I was doing. So during that fight, I was doing this one, and then there's this follow-up. The sword swings you don't want to do. The recovery time from it is long enough that they'll actually get to get a free hit. So you don't want to do that. So here, so you want him to try for that counter swing, basically. Here you can also actually just hit them out of that. If you don't want to do the stomp on the head, which is good for posture buildup, like so. Sword and foot only. Okay, here's the lightning reversal scroll, as always, which I theorize is Ishin fighting her, is fighting Tomoe. Because I think this is also like showing how he got there, learned the wind techniques from her and possibly the dragon. Or his wind scar. So this is where Owl is. I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to think about stuff. I'm gonna Alt-Tab really quickly. It's 3:35. How long have I been streaming? I have been going for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Is there anything important on Discord I maybe have missed? Just to double check stuff. Actually, I'm going to check really quickly who is currently streaming. Because I feel like maybe I should raid into somewhere. Because dinner is going to be maybe in a bit. I don't know. I can kind of get surprised with that. And I feel like I've just, you know, I've had a good stream. This was a fun stream. Got to show off some stuff for people. Got to do some damageless, hitless fights. Kind of want to have it end on a good note, you know? I don't want to grind against Owl for a while. So I think I might have a good person to raid into, which might be a little bit of a fun surprise. Because I was hanging out in her stream for a little bit, and then disappeared because I actually came here to stream. Oh, Cav P. Oh, sorry. I'll keep that in mind. I used to like be mutuals with Cav. I think Cav's Twitter got destroyed at some point, and then came back. And then, I don't know, we just never reconnected. Oh well. Maybe another time, though. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, I'm going to raid into Rocketansky. I hope everyone had an enjoyable time and has a good time watching Rocketansky. I don't know how long she'll be streaming, but hopefully for at least a little bit longer, and then she'll have someone to raid into. So, bye-bye.